Some here, right, on the table? Jananivas Prabhu is arriving in few minutes from now. So we'll welcome him on the driveway while doing nice kirtan. So all the kids will be in the front and adults also please follow them. But let's welcome Jananivas Prabhu on the driveway. Okay? So sing kirtan, you all can continue and sing, repeat out loudly. They'll be here in like 5 minutes, 7:23. So by the time you all get up and go there, we'll be done. We'll go from back. And while coming, you all come back only again. Jananivas Prabhu will enter from the main door.
చేసి పెట్టమంటారా?
నువ్వేం చెప్పమంటారా?
Can you start with Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna,
Hare Krishna everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances and thank you so much for gracing this occasion. And I'm here to introduce Jananivas Prabhu. He is a very senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada since 1971 and the head pujari of Mayapur for the last, can you guess someone guess, for how many years? 52 years. 52 years. And, I will let Jananivas Prabhu introduce further. I'm not as qualified and have knowledgeable about that, but that's one small piece. And about Jananivas Prabhu, he is Vice Chairman and International Fundraising Director of TOVP, Co-Director of ISKCON Mayapur Project. He is initiated by Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He was an IT specialist working in the US, in Jacksonville, Florida, when Amaresh Prabhu as Alfred Frode's great-grandson, Alfred Frode, which is great-grandson of Henry Ford, asked him to serve full-time for TOVP, he left his job and moved to Mayapur in 2009. He receives no salary and has dedicated his life to this project.
Very good.
Very good.
And we have Sunanda Prabhu, he is a senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada since 1972. He served ISKCON in various capacities as a chef, as a temple president, public relations director, and communications director for the TOVP since 2013. So we are very delighted to have you here, all three of you, and especially Jananivas Prabhu, also, and you can stand next time also. Yeah.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पापदातदेशसारिणे श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
First of all, I would like to thank all the devotees who have come specifically to attend this program in this, which area is this? Coming. Lord Nityananda Prabhu had come. Coming. In this coming area, thank you all very much for coming. I saw a lot of devotees while welcoming. All of them are here, or they left? So anyway, I was asked to introduce about Jananivas Prabhu. Yesterday we had a program in another devotee's house. I was introducing Jananivas Prabhu. He was very upset when he came in the evening. He doesn't like himself to be glorified so much. But anyway, with his permission, today, I'm still going to do the same thing as I did yesterday. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my service. As a service. Sunanda Prabhu, is that okay? So as Prabhuji said, His Grace Jananivas Prabhu joined the movement in 1971. He came to India in search of God and he found the devotees in Jagannath Puri and they were preaching to him. And one thing which struck him, which he immediately took to devotional life, which one statement. And that statement is, the devotees who are preaching to him, they said, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That shook him. He said, God is a person, He is the supreme person. I am joining this movement. With that one sentence, is that right, Prabhu? Shook his core. So he joined in 1971, and when he met Srila Prabhupada in Calcutta airport, when Prabhupada was coming from the airport, he was stunned to see his presence. Such a divine personality. And Jananivas Prabhu had something to offer to Srila Prabhupada. What was that thing? The bowl of rose petals. The bowl of rose petals. These rose petals, we have a nice garland. Is he keeping it for somebody? If not, you can offer it to him only. So because the story is interesting when you see the rose of petals. Yeah, offer it. Jai. So he had a bowl of rose petals, like these roses, beautiful rose petals. When Prabhupada was coming, he was stunned, he could not move. He was frozen in American language. He was freeze, seeing Prabhupada. He came and he took this bowl of rose petals close to his eyes, almost it hit the eyebrow, right? And he noticed that if somebody comes close to your eyes, your eyelid immediately close. But Srila Prabhupada's eyelid never even winked. He said, he was so amazed. This must be a transcendental personality. I have to give my life for him. So he gave up his life for the service. Now the greatest service of Sri Sri Radha Madhava, Sri Sri Panchatattva, Sri Prahlad Narsingadev, and His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada asked him to move to Mayapur. So he moved to Mayapur, became the head pujari. His brother joined him later. There are twin brothers, Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajambari Prabhu. Nobody could say who is who. There is always a confusion. One time I was thinking I know them very well because I'm always with Jananivas Prabhu traveling. And in Mayapur, I quite a lot interacted with Pankajambari Prabhu. So I thought I would never make this mistake. One time, Jananivas Prabhu was doing puja in Narsingadev altar. So when he came down, I was discussing something about TOVP. Then he said, I'm Pankajambari. Even I was cheated once. So very difficult. So Pankajambari Prabhu, he left us in the year 2021 to be with Prabhupada in some other planet preaching Krishna conscious. Jananivas Prabhu, 52 years of dedicated service to Sri Sri Radha Madhava, Sri Sri Panchatattva, Sri Prahlad Narsingadev, Srila Prabhu. And not only that, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra and Rajapur, there are many other temples. Simantani temple near Jagannath, backside of Jagannath. He was a head pujari even in Chowpatty actually, which he recently gave it up. Head pujari of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, the world headquarters in Sridham, Mayapur. Not only that, Jananivas Prabhu is so kind to devotees. Many devotees throughout 52 years asked him to pray for their well-being so that they can advance, so the obstacles can be removed. Jananivas Prabhu prayed for so many devotees. And those devotees today, they are doing wonderful in Krishna consciousness. All around the world, where we have traveled extensively. Today, whoever is sitting here, they only come to see him. This is the same everywhere all around the world. Is it true? Or is it true?
True.
Not true. He is saying not true. Is it true?
Yes.
Why is this not very? Is it true?
Yes.
Today is what day?
Wednesday.
That is why you are all a little bit. So Jananivas Prabhu is eagerly waiting. He is eagerly waiting and he is eagerly waiting to see his lordships. Shri Radha Madhava, Shri Panchatattva, Shri Prahlad Nrsingadev and Srila Prabhupada move into their new home. Move into their new home. And we are also waiting. Right? Everyone is waiting to see that historic day, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, when the day will come, when the Europeans and Americans and Persians will come together under a banner and chant Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan. Similarly, we are all waiting together to see this beautiful temple open and the worship of Shri Radha Madhava, Panchatattva, Prahlad Nrsingadev happens in front of our eyes. So that is why he is traveling all around the world. With Lord Nityananda Paduka, we are traveling with the Lord himself. The Lord and the Pujari is traveling to give this opportunity to everybody so that they can participate and become fortunate. Jananivas Prabhu has come here to give that fortune to each and every one of you. In this advanced age, he is almost going to be 80. When he was leaving Mayapur, everybody said, we have more than 7,500 devotees. They said, please don't go. You are a treasure for us. Please don't go. Every day they would, in the Mangala Arati, after the Guru Puja, not Mangala, after Guru Puja, they would convince him not to go. They wrote a long letter to me. You are taking Jananivas Prabhu to America. You are Akrura. I said, I can be Akrura. No problem. But it is him who wants to go. Then he told me, bring a paper and pen. He wrote a letter and said, I will do anything for Srila Prabhupada to build this temple. I wanted to go on this tour. So with lot of health ailments, he is traveling just to make us fortunate. So with this, let us all very warmly, with devotion, open our hearts and welcome by chanting one time the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and welcoming Jananivas Prabhu to this place. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. His Grace Jananivas Prabhu, Jai! His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. By God Premanande. Lord bless Jananivas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much for inviting us to your house, this program, for this section. Good time. So, you will know the Temple of the Vedic Planetarium. This project in Sri Mayapur that Srila Prabhupada has given us the instructions to develop it. And so it's based on Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu's instructions to GitaWise. Well, they were doing the Navadip program, and they came to the border of Mayapur, and Nityananda Prabhu revealed this place. He said, where we are standing now, we're on the bank of the Ganges. This is one of the borders of Navadip. And at this place, from this place, an astonishing temple will appear here. And from that temple, Gauranga Nitya Seva Holy Prakasha, a service to Gauranga Mahaprabhu will be established. Bhagavad Mandir Holy Prakasha, Gauranga Nitya Seva Holy Prakasha. A great temple, an astonishing temple will be here. And from this temple, service to Lord Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Nitya Seva, eternal service to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu came, bringing with him his Dham, his Navadip Dham, and devotees, and establishing this desire of Lord Chaitanya. This Krishna himself. So, the previous acharyas have desired to have the temple here. This astonishing temple. Astonishing in many ways, not only as serving as a magnificent temple and construction, but also and it should be a dome. It should be a domed roof hanging from that. It's like a chandelier, something like a chandelier hanging. And this is what depicting all the different planetary systems in the universe and the functions of these different planets, which modern science don't have any idea really what goes on. They can only see with it. As far as the telescope allows them to see. So, from the Srimad Bhagavatam, other literatures, we find that there is descriptions there, not so easy to understand, but there are descriptions of the universal structure, how it changes down to different branches of land, tracts of land, oceans of oil and green. First, it's it's an astonishing situation. And it's something that Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada comes to give us this opportunity to understand how everything is working and to inform general populace of the wonderful workings of the Supreme Lord. So we can't imagine there's some islands and some oceans, some Mediterranean ocean, some ocean would be, some ocean would be jump with leaf and shaped like a huge mango tree, and the mangoes fall down onto the banks of the rivers, and giant mangoes. They break open and the mango pulp that is on all the rocks, and we take that and that it dries and becomes gold. So you get the gold. So they all seem a bit fantastic. But people say, well, it's so unbelievable. It's incomprehensible. You say, of course it's incomprehensible. Otherwise, what's the use of God? If he knows everything, if everything can become comprehensible, then what is the need of God? Because so when we're dealing with God and His energies and we accepted our argument. And if you've got argument, there's argument also. But we're accepting the version of the scriptures, actually not by the time. And we want to establish the temple. We want to make Krishna's devotees. We want to make the whole world Krishna conscious, understanding that Krishna, God, is the supreme personality of Godhead. And so he has come with, Lord Chaitanya has come with Panchatattva and Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita and Gavatashi Vash, and showing the process of the age of time. That is Harinama, 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 Harinama Vidivaram, Kalo Nasti Vinasti Nasti Vikatirata. In the age of Kali, the only way is the Sankirtan mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended with his devotees, with his weapons, with his entourage, and come to spread Harinama Sankirtan as the Jubadharma. So Krishna is so kind, he's come to give his own service. Gauranga Nitya Seva Hoyamika. He's come to give his own service. Because he is Krishna. And so this is what we're looking for. Why so we have to make a service? Because we have each other servants of Krishna. Jivya Srupa Nitya Krishna Das. We are. There in the heart is Nitya Krishna Das. He's actually eternal. You're in the heart, the Lord is also in the heart. And your sweet relationship is already there, it's established. Now it's become covered by all these moila, all these dirty things in the heart. So this chanting of Hare Krishna cleanses the heart of all these misunderstanding. Moila, dirty thing. Dirty thing means I am a man, I'm a woman, I'm a Hindu, I'm a Christian. I am this body. So we are not these bodies. So but we identify with this body. So the Hare Krishna mantra is cleansing away the misunderstanding of our real identity and our Dharma's relationship with Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to give this seva to anyone and everyone. So this is what the International Society of Krishna Consciousness is now helping to manifest these desires of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and cease the process of Kali Yuga, the Harinam Sankirtan mission, and help everybody to awaken their love for Krishna and enter into the eternal relationship. So Purandaniki says he's giving his service to anyone and everyone. So we are indeed fortunate that we can, he has come and given his seva, we can engage in that service. So tonight that's what we're going to do. We're going to engage all of you in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's service, in instructing us. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Now we will watch the video. After that, I will speak.
कृतिकाचलशृङ्गाग्र विमानोदरवासिने निखिलामरसेव्याय नरसिंहाय मङ्गलम् बुधिचीरङ्गनिवसत् सुमनस्तोमसुक्तिभिः नित्याभिवृद्धयशसे नरसिंहाय मङ्गलम्।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादायिने हिरण्याकशिपूर्वक्ष सीताटङ्कनहारये इतो निसिंह परतो निसिंह जतो जतो यामि ततो निसिंह बहिर्निसिंहो हृदये निसिंह निसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलबलेन सिंहं दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु कनलिङ्गं केशवधीनं नरहरिरूपं जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
Yeah, I can turn on the lights. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाशातदेशतारिणे अजानुलंबितौ भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनकिपितरौ कमलाय दाक्षो विश्वम्भरो द्विजपरो युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो 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 कृष्णा त्वदीयपदपङ्कजपञ्जरान्तम् अत्यैव विशतु मे मानसराजहंस Prana prayana samaye kapavada pitthai khanta varodana vido smaranam kudaste, smaranam kudaste, smaranam kudaste. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki. First of all, I would like to take the blessings of His Grace Jananivas Prabhu, His Grace Sunanda Prabhu, who is making things possible for our tour. Then I want to take the blessings of GitaWise Prabhuji and Mataji. What is your name, Prabhu? Amrita Gaurangi and Subal Saka Prabhu. Then Geeta Mataji and her sister, I don't know her sister's name. It is also twin. I'm getting confused with them. One is Bhagavad Gita, another one is Uddhava Gita. What is your name, Mataji? Uttama Radhika. That was, I was thinking something Uddhava. And all the assembled Vaishnavas, so that I can speak a few words to all of you to inspire today, so that we can do collectively something great for Srila Prabhupada. Sunanda Prabhu told me, Gita, actually Amrita Gaurangi Mataji was our great supporter of the Temple of Vedic Planetarium. Every year she sends us donation to build a temple from all the children's. So Sunanda Prabhu told me there will be many children's, but when I came here, there was very few children. Then I understood that everybody is here is the children of God. So I'm not missing any children here. So I've never seen Prabhuji and Mataji GitaWise, but today I had the good fortune to have their darshan, very enthusiastically supporting the Temple of Vedic Planetarium. I was in a program, in a Bhagavad Gita conference. Not only me, there was various religious organizations participated in this conference. Everybody has to speak on Bhagavad Gita. And finally, they have to summarize according to the modern context, how it is applicable to the people. So, but the interesting thing there is, we have to summarize the Bhagavad Gita in 2 words. According to the modern context, 2 words Bhagavad Gita, you can summarize the chapter name itself. There are many chapters with 2 words like Bhakti Yoga. But according to the modern context or Karma Yoga, it's difficult to explain because you have to summarize Bhagavad Gita in 2 words and also give at least 3 quotations to prove what you are saying in 2 words. This is for the GitaWise. The question for GitaWise. 700 slokas. And according to the modern context, it has to be relevant to what is happening today. And summarizing in 2 words, I started thinking about Narsinghadev. Please give me some intelligence today. Let me summarize. So everybody was saying some different stuff. My turn came. I'm thinking, I'm seeing every one of you to see if you know the answer, what I would have said. But I'm going to say it anyway. I said Bhagavad Gita can be summarized in 2 words according to the modern context, which will be applicable to everybody. That is, I said, 2 words. Don't worry. Because according to the modern context, everybody is worrying. Right? Who is not worrying? Even Arjuna was worrying actually. I said, don't worry, is the summarization of Bhagavad Gita. I said, everybody in this world has some worry. And Bhagavad Gita is saying, not to worry. Everybody was happy like how you are now. Because nobody said this. I said, don't worry. They said, Swamiji, please move on with the 3. I said, yes. In 2:11, Krishna speaks for the first time. He's saying, Asosyan anvasosastam pragyamvadasya bhasase gatasun agatasun cha na shoshanti pandita. Hey Pandit, you're learning speaking like a Pandit. But you are worrying for not is worth to worry. Don't worry. 2:11. Then say, Panditji, next. He said the next Praman. 9:22. Ananya chintayanto mam ye jana pari upasade tesham nitya abhyuktanam yogakshemam vahavyaham. Don't worry. I carry what you lack and preserve what you have. I said, don't worry. I'm saying to all of you also, the same thing. Don't worry. Then they said, Swamiji, 1866, the famous shloka. Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarve papebhyo mokshyami ma sujaha. Don't worry. Don't worry. They all clapped. Swamiji, fantastic. I said that I wanted to add another 2 words to it. Then only you cannot worry. I just simply said the shlokas to give a praman. I wanted to add another 2 words to it. Yes, Swamiji, you can. I said to everybody, don't worry, chant Hari. Then only you cannot worry. So don't worry, chant Hari. That is the purpose we are all traveling. That is the purpose we are building the largest Vedic temple in the world for not worrying. We worry about so many things, right? We need a shelter. For the next 10,000 years, we need a shelter. That is why Srila Prabhupada, he gave us that shelter by establishing temples, which will stand for the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. These temples and propagate this Vedic knowledge. Propagate this Vedic knowledge in every town and village, so that devotees and whoever the well-wishers who are taking this process, they don't have to worry. How many of you promise today that you will not worry? Raise your hands. Everybody.
At least we'll make sincere attempts.
That itself is a worry. Right? It is not a New Year resolution. Don't worry. The whole parampara is there behind our back. Why should we worry? Why should we worry? That is why Srila Prabhupada, he said, if Bhakti Vedanta Swami has to sit under a tree, who will come? If Mayapur was only a tree, how many people would come? Not many. You'll say, oh, tree, we took photographs, we can worship from here only. He said, build temples. I don't want people to say the Hare Krishna came, they chanted, they danced and they went away. Build temples. And gave this instruction to build that largest Vedic temple. 66 he formed the society. From 1969 onwards, he started giving instructions how we can build this temple so that nobody has to worry. Right? Shelter is everything in life. When we are small, our parents are the shelter. When we grow up, we think our job is our shelter. Right? When we get married, we think our wife is our shelter, our husband is shelter. It varies. When we grow old, suddenly we see there is no shelter. So that is why these temples are being built. So that from the young age when you are born, you know who is your shelter. Who is your shelter? It is taught. Who is your real shelter? Right? So it is very, very important. At the maturity of our life, we are getting an opportunity to do something great. We are very, very fortunate if you think 1 second that you have been chosen to build the kingdom of God. You have been chosen. If you think like that, you see how fortunate you are. There are so many people loitering on the street. They must be even having more money than you. But Krishna is not choosing them. He is choosing us to build His kingdom. How fortunate we are. Not only that, Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Nrsimhadev is traveling and doing this, giving this opportunity. He is right now here in your home. Right now. How fortunate we are. He is knocking your door. The Lord has come to your door. Like Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur went to each and every home, knocked on everybody. Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Kuro Krishna, Shiksha. They said, please take Krishna's name. Now he is saying, please build Krishna's temple. Please build my brother's temple. How fortunate we are. He's actually knocking on our heart. Build my brother's temple and be fortunate. Right? This is It is not just somebody has come to build some temple and asking money. It's not like that. That is, money is secondary. It's not. We are not building temple with money, even though it is necessary. We are building temple with bhakti, love. We are building temple with love. That is the essence of that Sarva Dharman Parityajya. It is not what you call a force. It is a voluntary love. It's a voluntary love. It is a devotional activity. That was. And we are that fortunate people. You say Fortune 500 companies, right? These are Fortune 500 people. They are really not fortunate, actually, I'm telling you. They are miserable 500. Because the only thing which they have is money. And that also goes ups and down. These are the fortunate people. These who are sitting here, those who are worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are the fortune 500 or 1,000 or whatever it is, how many number they have. They are the actual fortunate people. Others are all very misfortunate. They have missed the boat. So these fortune people are building the kingdom of God. That's why Prabhupada said to His Holiness Jayaprakash Swami Maharaj, I have given you the kingdom of God, take it, develop it, and enjoy it. Only fortunate people can do that. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had sent the 6 Goswamis to Vrindavan to discover the pastimes of Krishna, the places of Krishna. 6 Goswamis. You have to be in that Leela to discover. Similarly, you have to be in that Leela to build a temple. Otherwise, you can't build a temple. You will not. Right? You will not. You will not be able to build. Krishna is not poor. Yes, everything belongs to Him. He has given us whatever we have. That He has given us these facilities so that we can use it for Him. Not misuse it. We can use these facilities to glorify Him so that He can be glorified, and this legacy can pass down to generation after generation after generations. It's a platform we are creating for the future Vaishnavas. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he says, those who help develop Sridham Mayapur, those who keep the flow of service intact to Sridham Mayapur will be considered the benefactor of future world of Vaishnavas. And you are all the benefactor keeping the flow of service to Sridham Mayapur, our world headquarters. This is our Vatican. Vatican for the Vaishnavas. Right? This is our Mecca, Mayapur, for the Vaishnavas. This should be the topmost priority in our life. Topmost priority in our life to keep the Sankirtan movement alive. If at all anything we have to keep alive in our life, the only one thing which is important is the Sankirtan movement. This is important, this is exclusively important to keep that Sankirtan movement alive in our lives. Otherwise, there is no purpose. Otherwise, there is no purpose. What a grand temple. Amazing structure. How many of you have been to Maya? Raise your hands. Very few. Gita Mataji was saying she came to ILS and I didn't remember. I'm very sorry. Amazing structure. Built with hands of every devotee. Built with the hands of every devotee. In Jagannath Puri, there was a deity called Manglavati. I don't know how many of you know. Please don't ask at the address after this, what I say. Because even I don't know where it is. There is this deity Manglavati. And there is a book. You can ask 3 questions to Manglavati through the Pandit there. And this is the Manglavati which comes in the dreams and tells the Pandas where the tree is there to carve the Navakalevara. So you can ask 3 questions. There will be an empty book, the papers, and you will get the answers. So they were asking, they asked 3 questions. 2 questions actually I have to see it. I don't remember exactly right now. But the third question I remember very clearly. This was in the 80s or 90s. They asked this question to Manglavati. They asked, when is this temple going to be built? The temple of Vedic planetarium. So Manglavati answered, the demigods have done their job. The Yaksha has done their job. The Rakshasas have done their job. And it is only the Nara has still not yet done their job. When the Nara does their job, this temple will be completed. Very significant answer. Because that time we are only discussing how this temple will be built. We have not practically gone anywhere to build this temple. We were only in the board meetings discussing, and we didn't start to give an opportunity to the Naras, to the devotees, to build this temple. When Ambarish Prabhu took over the project, after he gave the seed money as a first Nara, then we went all over the world. The temple came up. So it is our duty. Like Srila Prabhupada was asked, if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is God, then why didn't he spread the message all over the world? Srila Prabhupada said, he left it for me. Similarly, Prabhupada has left this for us to build. He said it also. He said spiritually this temple is already existing. What we are doing is putting bricks and cement so that it can be seen. If we don't put the bricks and cement, this temple will be anyway completed. Somebody will put the bricks and cement. If ISKCON doesn't put the bricks and cement, Somebody will get that opportunity to put the bricks and cement. So he said, I want you to put the bricks and cement and take the credit rather than somebody else putting the bricks and cement and taking the credit. So that opportunity we have. Let us all put this bricks and cement in this and manifest this temple and give that credit to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This is the glory. This is what we live for. This is what we live for. So it is very, very important, exclusively important that we complete this temple on time. Can you imagine once this temple is opened? Currently there are 6 million visitors. After this temple is opened, it is predicted 60 million visitors will visit Sridham Mayapur. 60 million. In that 60 million, each person is going to pay obeisances to the lordships, right? That small credit of that worship which he is doing will go to all of you who have built this temple. Right? 60 million visitors. The TTD people, Tirupati Devasthanam, they came to Sridham Mayapur. And they told this will become the Tirupati of the East. Can you imagine? Tirupati of the East? What it is going to be? How proud you will be. This is all going to happen in your lifetime. It's not, I'm talking about some 500 years after. Right now, this is going to happen. You will be so proud that 60 million visitors. I was a small instrument. Krishna used me as an instrument to do something significant to build this temple. How many of you can alone build a temple for 60 million visitors? In Kali Yuga, Shange Shakte Kalo Yuge. In Kali Yuga, the strength is in coming together. When you do that, when you open the temple, you will have tears in your eyes. You want that emotion. Tears in your eyes, seeing their lordships move into their new home. This is the experience which we all wanted. This is why we live for. And this is what we wanted to die for also. Right? हम मंदिर वही बनाएंगे, वही तो बना रहे, right? Nityananda Ramka temple. So it's very important, very significant in our life. That is why GitaWise chose to build the temple. Tomorrow, when Amrita Gauri Mataji comes to Mayapur, see the Lordships, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the new temple, raising their hands. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees her, he's not going to say, Mataji gave $1,000 to build the temple. He's not going to say that. He will say, this Mataji built my temple. This Mataji built my temple. This Prabhu built my temple. This Prabhu built my temple. That Mataji built my temple. This is the feeling. Even a little bit we do, and Krishna makes it like a mountain. Right? Small seva. A small seva which we do to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, He considered it as a mountain. So this is so important for us to build this temple. So we have this opportunity, Sunanda Prabhu, and this year we are opening Lord Nrsimhadeva's temple. Lord Nrsimhadev is our Ishtadev. I don't have to tell much. How many of you sing Nrsimhadev Aarti at least 3 times in a day? Others, they don't? Here? They don't know? You're for the first time here? Many of you? So please give the forms and so that I can explain. And if we can, see how much. If you are for the first time, think about it. It's not a force. But others who are not for the first time, who have not still yet contributed, this is the right opportunity to make a difference in the life. Give it to everybody. I'm going to explain how easy it is. How easy it is that everybody can participate. We are running a 3-year marathon. In this marathon, our slogan is, we run and you win. Right? In actual marathon, you run and you win, or you lose. Here, we run and you win. Jananivas Prabhu in the advanced stage is running country to country, cities to city, temple to temple, home to home, devotees to devotees. From pillar to post, he is running everywhere. But the victory, your victory is to see your lordships move into their new home. That is your victory. So every marathon has medallion, awards and trophies. Here also we have, Sunanda Prabhu is going to show you the medallion. Gold medallion is going to pass to each and every one of you to hold this medallion and experience yourself. We could have passed the awards also, but I don't think so we have an award. But the medallion, see, you have 3 years time, 3.5 years time. Slowly in installments we can do. We build our house with installments. We buy a car in installments, right? We buy most of the things in installments. Let's build the temple also in installments. It's very easy, right? So the medallions, the gold, silver and bronze. Gold medallion is $5,000, silver is $3,000, and the bronze is $2,000. The award is from $15,000 to $50,000, and the trophy is $100,000 to $1 million. But the medallion, if you break into 3.5 years, it is only gold medallion. It comes to $125 a month. $125. Who doesn't have a month to give to the Lord? Or if you take an award, it is only $300 a month. $300 a month. So, it is very, very easy. The silver medallion is only $80 a month. The bronze is $50 a month. 125 itself is not difficult. Then what to speak of other options? Everybody can do $125. Every month you can separate it out and say, this is for Mayapur. This goes to Mayapur. This goes to Mayapur. And this is our victory. So what I wanted you to do is fill in your name, form, email address, and take whatever is gold. To everything gold today. So Jananivas Prabhu will give you, I'm going to read your names. Jananivas Prabhu will give you the Pavitra and the medallions. Yesterday we did a program in other devotees' house. Everybody did a gold medallion. Everybody. And Gita Mataji, she does every time. Awards, medallion, everything. She and her sister. So, please fill in your forms. Please fill in your forms. And send it to me. I said, you all said you will not worry. This is the time you should not worry. That is why I told the story also. And when Nrsimhadev is here, wife here, it's easy. Let's fill the forms. And please send the form to me. And you don't have to worry at all. I'm telling you, it is so easy. You pray to Lord Narsingadev. This is the secret. You pray to Lord Narsingadev and say that I'm doing a gold medallion or whatever it is. And you take care of it. Please, you take care. I'm pledging today. And you tell me after 3.5 years if Narsingadev didn't take care, I will fill that money. It's not a problem. I'm taking it. I'm taking your tab. If you cannot do it. It's a challenge. 3.5 years, I give a challenge to each and every one of you. If you cannot do it, you can tell me that Prabhu, I pledged a gold medallion. I could not do it. Narsingadev didn't give me $125 every month. I will say, I will do it. Lord Narsingadev told me to do it. I will do it. Even if you have to say a lie, say it today. It will become a truth. That is Lord Narsingadev. Prahlad Maharaj didn't know that Lord Narsingadev will come from the pillar, but he had strong faith. He said, yes, he is in the pillar. He came out. It is all question of faith, not money. Money is, I'm telling you, it is the last thing. To build this temple, money is needed, but that is not the first priority which we are here. This platform is not for money. The priority is to show your love for Lord Narsingadev. That is the test which we are doing, not money. Money, anyway, somebody will give. It's not that, it's not going to happen. As I said, Prabhupada said, you take the credit. Anybody is going to be billed. We are here for that loving exchange, that to show your gratitude to Prabhupada, your gratitude to Narsingadev, your gratitude to Panchatattva, your gratitude to Shri Shri Radha Madhava and Ashtasakis. That is why we are here. Right? So, please fill the form. I know many of you have donated in the temple, I see. So, others who have not, please send in the forms and we will read the names. And we have Hridayananda Chaitanya Das Prabhu. He is doing $1,000 Diamond of the Dome for Lord Narsingadev. Please give a big hand. Please come with your daughter. Please, everybody can do gold. Whoever is here, $125 a month. Please come. What is your daughter's name? Gaurangi Haribol. She is also in GitaWise. She is going to be. Yeah, we are also giving this Narsingadev book to all of you. Thank you so very much, Prabhu. Yeah, please fill the forms. Please fill the forms. Lord Narsingadev is so merciful. Lord Narsingadev, you will not believe how much he has helped all of us. Personally, me, I can tell so many stories which happened to me. There are many months I don't know how I am going to pay the bill. I'm telling you, many months I don't know how I'm going to pay the bill. I signed the contracts and I don't have the money to pay the contractor. And the contractor for 5 months is chasing me. I'm saying tomorrow, next day, then I go out of country for some days, get a relief. Suddenly somebody calls. Prabhuji, I wanted to make a donation. I'm surprised. And he tells the exact amount, how much I have to pay in the bill. Little bit more than that also sometimes. One time I have to pay $250,000. You will not believe. This is Lord Narasimhadev. I'm telling you the truth. $250,000. I can't tell you this, how Lord Narasimhadev has saved me. This is a very amazing story. I have not said to anybody till today because this is very, very close to me. I'm going to tell you today. $250,000 I have to pay the bill. I could not pay for many days. And that day, my father left his body. And my father was lying in my house. I was sitting and I was chanting Bhagavad Gita for him and everything. And I was thinking, man, how am I going to pay the money? My father, who is very close to me, is left his body. And these guys are troubling me. I don't know where to go. That day, I'm sitting there and reading Bhagavad Gita for my father. I get a call. I answer the call. I said, one devotee is from Singapore. I don't want to take names. Singapore, he called me. He said, Prabhu, I want to take you $250,000. I was shocked. I was shocked. I thought it was my father's blessing that he helped me to come out of these circumstances. Amazing. I have not said this to anybody because it was my father, But this is Lord Narasimhadev. They have helped me countless times. So that is why I'm saying money is secondary. Money is not important. What is important is your love for Lord Narasimhadev. Money will anyway come. So we have now Krishna Sharanam Das Prabhu. Did I write the name correct? And Bhakti Rasa Devi Dasi. They are doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Please give them the hands.
Krishna Sharanam.
Krishna Sharanam Prabhu. You write in a paper and give your name and what you want to do, okay? Give it to me, I will use paper. So please send in your forms. Okay. So, send your forms. This is the faith which we can have for Lord Narasimhadev. I'm telling you. Personally, I've experienced so many times. So many times. My story itself is never so. I only told others' story about our Lord Narasimhadev. I had 3 major accidents. 3 major. First one, a head-on collision. Second, it hit the car like this. And the third, my car went into a valley. Toppled. 3 major accidents I had in a span of 13 years. Major accident. All those accidents, I came out. I came out successful. Even though I was admitted in the hospital and stuff like that. But nothing major happened. 3 major accidents. The last accident, we installed the chakra on the temple. After that, I'm going to Mumbai for collection. And to avoid the head-on collision, my driver intelligently put my car on the ditch, huge ditch from the road. So it tossed. I tossed so many times I didn't wear the seat belt. In India, nobody wears the seat belt. They don't even know that they're existing or not. I tossed inside the vehicle. I was only calling Narasimhadev, Narasimhadev, Narasimhadev. slight hairline fracture, very minute hairline fracture. So I was on bed for a month, on a wheelchair actually. And after that, even in the wheelchair I went to Europe to collect. It didn't bother me much. 3 major accidents. Today I'm alive. And the 4th one was COVID. So many miracles he has done. So many miracles. So many. So this is Lord Nrsimhadev. His temple is being opened now. So I can only tell personal experience and others' experience to all of you. How the Lord is so merciful. Prabhu was saying that he doesn't have a proper vision to pray to Lord Nrsimhadev. There was a devotee who had a similar problem from birth. And she came to Mayapur and she was praying to Lord Nrsimhadev. Nrsimhadev, everybody is glorifying your form. I cannot see your form, Lord Nrsimhadev. I cannot see your form. Because from birth I have a defect. Lord Nrsimhadev immediately spoke. She heard a voice. Said, don't worry about your eyes. Go to the pujari, get back my eyes. She didn't know what to do. She heard, second time she heard, don't worry about your eyes. Go to the head pujari, get back my eyes. So she ran to the head pujari. She ran to the head pujari and told, and Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajambari Prabhu went to the altar to see what is happening. And they understood, when they saw Lord Nrsimhadev eyes, they understood that day the pujari who was dressing Lord Nrsimhadev, he got a cat eye from somebody who was gifted. He put that cat eye on Lord Nrsimhadev. Lord Nrsimhadev is not a cat, he is not a man. He is a half man, half lion. He needs a fiery eye. He has jumped out of the pillar just now to kill Hiranyakashipu. So they replaced the cat eye with a fiery eye. You can see in that video, red color fiery eye. Immediately that Mataji got the vision. Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki! We have GitaWise and they are doing a silver medallion for $3,000. Please give them a big hand. GitaWise should do a gold medallion. Every time they do silver medallion every year. This year you should do a gold medallion. Can I do it? Take it gold?
We'll let you know, Prabhu, because we donated in March $3,000
No problem.
and now again 3,000.
Yeah, that is their favorite number.
Krishna willing, we will do more.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't have to ask you. You are our supporter. I don't have to say anything.
All the ladies of GitaWise, please come. We'll take blessings from Jananivas. It's on behalf of GitaWise. I'm not doing it, so please come. The teachers of GitaWise, Jaikumar Prabhu, please, you also.
Teachers, students, everybody
Yes,
come.
all of you come. All the GitaWise family, please come. Everybody, all the kids, parents, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We have Mohana Lata, Mohana Patapu. Mohana Lata Patapu, she is doing a diamond of the dog. Please give her a big hand. Anybody? Yes.
All these are there are about 15 families.
Anybody who has filled the form, who has filled the form? Please. Yeah, we have Ram Prashad Neti. He is doing an Ashika Dev bring for $1,000. Please give him a big hand. Anybody who has filled the form, who's not sent the form, please, we can. Please send the form. Please send the form. If you fill the form,
White paper is there.
ఫైన్ ఉంది దాంట్లో ఒక్క నిమిషం. Whatever they commit, suppose they commit, that's also three. No. Okay, then we will allow. Guruji, can I just have the mic on?
Hare Krishna, I see some of the ladies are confused what to do, I mean how to donate and how to make the payment. So I talked to Sudhana Prabhu and he said, in the course of next 3 years, whatever you have committed in the next course of next 3 years. So accordingly, please pay.
So if you have filled the forms, you can still give it to me. We have Rajesh Shyam. She is doing a diamond of the dome. Please get a big hands. Send in your forms. Mother, do you need a form? Rajesh Shyama. Those who are giving one-time donation, you can give it to Sunanda Prabhu. Those who are giving in installments, they can give also the first installment. Please listen carefully. You can give your first installments to Sunanda Prabhu if you have brought it, or you can give one-time payment. The diamond of the dome are all one-time payment. You can give one-time payment right now if you have it. Prabhu, you fill the form? Please. We have Venkateshwara Lu Kanike. He is doing a nursing break for $1,000. Please give it again. Those who have pledged, they can do the first payment, first installment. Those who are given one-time payment can also, the diamond of the domes are all one-time payment. They can give also if they have brought it.
Michael, GitaWise check this. Yes.
You can also announce that you want to do ACH also.
Yeah, you can do ACH also, but we have to send a provider. Actually, we are looking for a provider to do ACH. But those who have committed, you can do the first installment today, or if you have done one-time payment, you can do also if you have. We have Subhan Saka Das Prabhu, Amrita Kaurani Devi Dasi. They have done already one for GitaWise and they are doing now personally another a silver medallion for $3,000. Please give them a big hand.
Yes.
Why the last one? Invite your phone.
Stop చేశాను.
Stop jealous.
Subhan Saka Prabhu.